Okay, trying to get caught up on everything, so we got to go back and watch uh, like the last couple weeks of episodes of A2K. Luckily, it's not like that much, and because of the scheduling, the way it's kind of spread out across the week. But definitely some important episodes, some pretty significant stuff, kind of wrapping up the boot camp week. And I'm trying to get through this. One of the things that's been like kind of crazy, the worst part after having gotten sick is that I'm still like incredibly tired. Not so much during the day, like when I'm awake and I'm up, I just feel like I'm not sick anymore, which is, a good thing, right? And I don't necessarily feel tired as I go throughout my day, but when I get, home after work and all of that, and when I go to bed, I end up sleeping for like 10 hours or something. And I'm not trying to. I don't even realize it. I just, I finally wake up and I'm like, whoa, it's what time? You know what I mean? Like, wow, I slept for 9, 10, 11 hours or something. And I didn't mean to do it. It's just that it happens. And so then it's like, oh, kind of a crunch, because I gotta get up and I gotta wake up and I gotta do certain things, and it's like, okay, now I can finally sit down and try to catch up on something, and the time goes so quickly. But at any rate, here we are, continuing on with A2K. Now I think I just have to finish off the star quality evaluation rankings. Yes, that's right, because we did the first round. Okay, so this should be this should be where I need to jump back into things here.
Today is star quality.
That's right.
That's pretty impressive. Wow. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay, next. Lexi?
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Ballet.
Yeah.
I'm also a ballet maniac. I mentioned the regional auditions, right?
So here you were trained as a ballerina.
Yes, for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love ballet, by the way.
Mina also, right? Mina was it 13 years, I think, that she trained in ballet?
I
Interesting.
love ballet too.
Yeah. My favorite female piece is Giselle.
Yes. I
Especially
love
the dance in the middle where you would circle
Yeah.
the leg. You know what I'm
Yep,
talking about?
Yeah. I remember back from regionals and I said, oh, I have to remember that his favorite ballet is Giselle. So I thought that was something memorable that I definitely had to bring back in this star quality performance.
So, I mean, it's a treat for me. So you showed us your hip-hop swag at the dance evaluation, and now you're going all the way opposite.
No, she's going with what
classic
she
ballet.
knows.
You're very excited. Please, show us what you have.
I was just really nervous because of my lack of ability and skill from what I've lost within the 6 months that I quit. But
True.
in that moment, I also had to tell myself that I had been practicing really hard for this and that all I need to do is loosen up and show who I am.
It's been a long time since I've really seen something like a ballet performance. I mean, she looks pretty solid, man. My limited understanding. but just, you know, what I do know about it, her form, it looks pretty spot on. Wow. The rotations on those, you know, they're keeping a certain posture, right? She's keeping a posture to maintain her balance. And when she turns, you notice that like the head always, where the head moves, the body follows, right? And it was just interesting because in that moment, I thought it's actually quite similar to throwing like a spinning back kick or something in martial arts, right? Like you want to kind of move in a way to where the head's gonna dictate where the motion of the body follows, right? And so it's kind of interesting. Okay, I wonder what she's gonna do here. But her ballet form looks, I mean, it still looks good, man. You know, from what I know. Okay, so she's kind of fused ballet and the pop dance, K-pop, right? You know, it's so the thing is, she has like really great sort of dynamic and expressive range in dance, right? Because she could do this classical ballet stuff and look very feminine and look very sort of, it's supposed to be dainty and pretty, and you know what I mean? Is she can also do really sort of heavier sort of hip-hop type dance, the boy group choreography, you know, and then she can also kind of meet in the middle and incorporate both some ballet choreography and some K-pop choreography. I'd be interested, I want to hear if she explains exactly what it is that she did with that second act there, but she's very good at dance. She's really is a solid talent.
Lexi, you are an amazing dancer. Amazing dancer. I mean, why did you have to pick Giselle? Did I tell you that's my favorite number?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why you picked it. Thank you. Yeah, that's my favorite female ballet piece, and thank you for remembering and choosing that to perform. Thank you for gracing this boot camp. You just graced it. When you did the pop performance, I don't know how you can do it any better. You have great understandings of how each movement should feel like. Your feelings change with the movement dramatically. That's why you're a great dancer.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Please, come here.
So not surprising.
Giselle. Okay.
I was creative too. It's a little bit special. You know,
I can't believe she remembered what
yes,
my
because of
favorite
that.
piece was.
Because she related it back to JYP.
Wow.
And I'm glad that I am capable of being able to do that and show different sides of me.
She mixed something old with
just
something
dance
new.
in general, with different
Something
styles.
classic with something
I was
contemporary.
really happy with my results that I got the stone today.
All right, next is Gina.
I'm excited.
Oh, she looks cute.
So you look like reporter or caster today.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to do something like a reporter, like a news reporter. So basically, I've lived in many different countries, so I wanted to talk about that in my star quality. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. in Los Angeles and welcome to A2K News. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. in Los Angeles and welcome to A2K News. Today we have stories from Paris, New York, and Seoul about a girl named Gina. Now I'll connect to A2K News, Paris.
Voici une photo de bébé de Gina. Alors que leur famille déménage dans différents pays, pour eux, ce n'était pas facile de garder une longue amitié. À la place, ils sont devenus les meilleurs amis. Gina dit qu'elle n'a pas peur de rien puisque son frère est là pour elle.
Wow, what a heartwarming story. Thanks, Paris. Now let's go to New York.
So this is kind of reminiscent of something from the Nizi Project, right? The first season, anyway, from what I can remember. There was who is it? Well, there was Nina, who did like a radio DJ spot type of skit, and then there was the what was her, the girl who was in one of those other idol groups in Japan. She did almost like this like kind of like a sketch or a skit about a girl who was or these different girls, I think, who were like trying to win the affections of JYP. It was one of those like Notice Me Senpai kind of concepts or however, but it's kind of like like a skit, right? Sort of combining some of these ideas. Although she's the only one who's done it here.
World tour in New York 2019. After this concert, Gina started dreaming of becoming an idol herself, therefore started making her own songs and videos. Wow, I hope she makes her dream come true one day. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
맛있어. 역시 JYP 물.
Now, let's connect to our reporter in Seoul. 개성 넘치는 만 13세 소녀 진아의 이야기입니다. 개성 넘치는 만 13세 소녀 진아의 이야기입니다. 저는 지금 서울에 있는 JYP 빌딩 앞에 와 있습니다. 바로 이곳이 진아 양이 매일 보컬과 댄스 트레이닝을 받으며 지내는 곳입니다. 지금은 아이돌의 꿈을 가지고 A2K 오디션에 참가하고 있다는데요. 다음에는 그래미 시상식 레드카펫을 걷는 진아 양을 만날 수 있기를 기대해봅니다. A2K 뉴스 서울입니다. Thank you for staying with A2K News. We'll see you tomorrow.
So it's creative. It's picking a concept, sort of. This is one where you can imagine it like storyboarded. You know, that's the approach I would use anyway, if I were trying to plan out something like this. But it's I'm not surprised to see it from Gina because of the fact that she's been to South Korea. She's been in that type of environment before, because you know, comparing it to, like I said, the Nizi Project, there were concepts like this or similar to this, overlapping in certain ways, that were used in the Nizi Project sort of star quality segment, and so it's not completely like unanticipated, but it's still interesting and still creative, and I think it's if anything, it's original, right? And she's trying to tell her own story through the framing device provided by the type of concept that she's working with. It's a little bit of acting,
so
you know, it's a little bit of
I think it
acting
was very
ability
creative
also.
What she did, and it was really entertaining.
Gina's performance was really cute. I just thought it was really, really cute.
So 3 languages were given.
Right, also multi-language, multilingual.
So as you know, K-pop just went global, right? Like, look at you. You guys are auditioning to become artists in a K-pop company, right? It's truly unbelievable how global K-pop has become. So having a member that can speak another language is such a pivotal advantage. And you being able to deliver it that clearly, whatever you were trying to deliver, that's gonna help the team a lot. So I can't deny the stone from you. Please come here.
I mean, it is legitimate. It's a legitimate ability.
Thank you.
Are you gonna
You know.
interview me?
Thank you.
Okay, it was pretty obvious what she's gonna do for us. Come out, Taekwondo girl. What are she gonna do with the water cups? She's not gonna pour it on her, right? Like.
I'm doing a combination of taekwondo and dance, which is called 안무 in Korean.
Huh.
So I call it taekwondo.
Huh.
So you're a red belt?
Yes.
So what made you learn taekwondo? It's just a typical Korean thing.
I started because I wasn't very active as a little kid. So I think it was a way for me to get more active, and it helped with my balance, my strength, and my speed.
Okay, you showed us your cute, sweet, bubbly side with your performances in K-pop.
Kaylee, I was like, she looks really young but so cute. Like a lot of 애교.
But now, it's a total different side of you, right?
Remember Riku in Nizi Project? You know, because she also has, you know, she was like that real cute, small little Riku, right? But then she also busted out the, I think it was Taekwondo, or karate, right? Or a more Japanese type of karate. It was very classic though. She had like some straight up katas.
I want to show a different side of me because I know that yesterday I was like crying and it was like a very weak side.
I wanted to go up and hug her, but like we didn't know if we were able to.
I was gonna cry, cause that's our baby. That's our baby.
So I want to show like a strong side.
Huh.
Hey, hey, hey! Yo.
So this is Warheads. This is the most sour candy in America that I know of. So another thing that I love to do is eat sour things. And this is one of my favorite candies to eat.
Anybody know of that candy?
Yeah.
Everybody knows
You guys
Warheads.
can eat it too?
I can't. No.
It's so sour. It's so sour.
My favorite is black cherry. Yeah.
Okay, so who was it? I think I can't remember who it was, but somebody on Nizi Project they ate like wasn't it a lemon without well, oh, it was Mako. It was Mako, wasn't it? Didn't she like just totally eat a whole lemon without like pulling a pucker or whatever? I think that was the thing. You know what's interesting is the way that like this they have like between like the ballet infused with K-pop choreography, now this taekwondo infused with the K-pop choreography. They have the right perspective or concept, you know what I mean, of taking different elements and combining them together to create something new. That's not just what A2K is about, but it's what K-pop is about. Like going all the way back to the beginnings of it, right, with So Taiji and Boys, like combining different musical styles from hip hop to dance to like sort of punk metal or whatever. It's taking a bunch of elements and combining them together. Things that seem to be a little bit like maybe they don't perhaps quite go together, but finding a way to apportion everything and actually create something that works, right? This is something that, for the most part, like a lot of these contestants, right? A lot of these girls seem to be able to work very well with that type of idea, right?
Would you want to try? Would you want to try?
No.
Yeah, challenge, see if you can do as good as her.
So you can compare the salad.
Yes. See the difference.
I definitely recommend one.
Is he gonna do it?
Okay, if it's too sour, can I spit it out? Okay. just so I can understand what level.
There's different flavors. That one's lemon.
That's the worst? This is the worst?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. You're fine. So if that little goes fine, I should be okay, right?
This is funny. It's kind of, I mean,
I get it, okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
it's interesting. It's funny if JYP's
And
never
I
had a
realize if
warhead
I
before.
select you as the final member, we don't need bodyguards, right?
No.
You got it, right? Okay. That's a lot of save of expense, all right? And you can teach all the rest of the girls how to protect themselves.
Definitely. And Kendall knows how to do it too. Kendall knows how to do it too.
You can do.
I took taekwondo.
Me too.
You too?
Yeah.
Strong team. Okay. I don't know. I think you were born to be a K-pop star. You were born to be a K-pop star. Everything that K-pop requires, you have. You have that cute side to it. You have the speed, and you know when to bring out what side, and you have so many different things inside you, and that's what K-pop requires.
I think it's a
I think you were just born
combination
to do
of
this.
all
And
these
on top
different
of it, you
elements.
are so driven and focused. I can feel it.
Thank you.
And that was a great performance showing the different sides you have. Please come here.
That's
He also
definitely a
said that
part of it.
I was born
Is
to be
being
a
able
K-pop
to
star, so I was really happy about that.
understand these different things so that you can combine them together. This whole group has got a very good, handle
And
on
thanks
that.
to her, I got some antioxidant in me. Next, Melissa.
Oh, Kendall. Okay. Wow, I just clicked about that. Kendall and Yuna did Taekwondo also. Wow, okay.
Okay, looking at your wardrobe, I can't imagine what you're trying to do for us today. So what is it?
Today I'll be singing my original song that I wrote actually when I was 13 about my dad.
Tell me a little bit about this song.
My dad was in my life, but he was like in and out. So he'd only visit on weekends, and I didn't really think that we had like a very strong bond. Like we didn't really have a strong bond. Just letting that toxic relationship go and really trying to move on from that situation to be happy with myself. There is some specific lyrics that are pretty important in the story. We chose to leave a secret, which meant that when I was little, he kind of kept me a secret from my family, like his side of the family, and that really hurt me because I didn't get to know my family from the other side. So that's why I wrote the lyric, "You chose to leave a secret," because I was the secret.
So when you wrote this song, did this help you emotionally?
100%. Yeah, it helped me grow as a person because I was holding it inside for so long that releasing it through music I couldn't even describe it. It really helped me, grow. I think I just learned to accept the situation. And
instead of just blindly hoping it'll change.
Exactly, yeah.
So 4 years ago, when you were 13,
Yeah.
you wrote this song. Okay, please sing for us.
Well, the other thing too is that it's kind of a complicated, situation, right? So when you're that young, you only understand so much, right? So, I mean, in a way, if you get to a certain point and then you can, like, attempt to define it, attempt to identify the different points, and then say, oh, okay, I get it now, because 13 is very young.
Chose to leave a secret, You had to see it to believe it. I was a tool to be used, and for you to do what you wanted to do. You say you're sorry over and over, but you keep blaming others for your mistakes you created by making a fool out of me. Yeah.
I really like the phrasing. I really like the way the melody sort of starts off high, da 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 da, and then the second half of the phrase is when it drops down to da 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 da. Like there's a shape that's there, and it's kind of like this peaks and valleys type of thing that's going on.
Enough is enough. You need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. It's time for me to be strong without you. You rip my heart into pieces and pieces, scattered there for me to see them all up in the air. Far too scared to share all my love, love. Enough is enough, you need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. Yeah, it's time for me to be strong without you. I had to make some changes or I would break. I had to draw the line to find my way. Enough is enough, you need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. Yeah, enough is enough, you need to learn how to love through and through. It's time for me to move on without you. Yeah, it's time for me to be strong without you. It's time for me to be strong without you.
So compositionally, I wonder if the production staff handled anything to do with the mix, or if it's basically the original form. So we had piano basically carrying the chord progression, right, and it was playing pretty much quarter notes straight too. That's what you could hear 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and then there were some staccato strings that were in there too that were hanging around on the eighth note. So they would do a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the percussion also pretty much stuck to 4 with some accents there, a little bit of some of the upbeat, some of the eighth notes also, but it was actually a pretty nice chord progression. I can't tell if we did like a 2-5-1 or if we had a almost felt like a secondary dominant in there, maybe around the chorus section, because there was a nice resolution. Of course, we know that Melissa can sing already, and very, very nice melody lines though. Like the shape of these melodies is actually really, it's intuitive, but it's has such a great smooth like feeling to it, a continuity to it. That when that high notes come, you kind of know that they're coming, but it's also right on time. Like it doesn't feel like there's not a feeling that it should be doing anything else at that time necessarily.
Wow, it was so amazing, but at the same time, I felt so uncomfortable because I was imagining my girl singing this. She had to go through so many things that she will sing this. You standing here, stout and tall, singing about your pain. Wow, that's amazing. It's
That was a powerful performance, and
I was thinking, is there any artist in K-pop who can write this type of song and perform with that type of emotion? I couldn't think of anyone. It's like the best of what art can be. I loved it. Thank you. Please come here.
Melissa is one of the strongest vocalists for sure.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Great job,
But
Melissa.
it's not bad writing either. Like it's pretty good.
Wow. I even forgot to mention how good her vocals were. You know?
I think Melissa was the most memorable contestant today. It was very original, very touching. Like, her singing was amazing.
About what you're feeling, it puts you on a different level. So I loved the performance.
I have to tell this to the viewers because they might say, what's the point of doing this when you're gonna give out stones to every single member who did this today? Well-planned, effective performance to make yourself more like a star. And still, you all deserve to get it. I mean, give yourselves a round of applause.
It is interesting because if you watch Nizi
We're gonna do an
Project,
evaluation meeting.
not everybody
and pick
got
the
one.
top 5 performance of the day. So give me 1 second, all right?
Okay.
So you're so cute. You're smiling.
I'm so proud of
you.
Like, I can't pick one. I liked every single one.
Oh my God, if you don't make it, I swear to God, I
No,
will
I
beat
know.
you. I will come to
You
you.
have to make it.
They're growing kind of closer together.
The criteria was, which performance made you fall for the talent after you watched it? Fifth. Yes, after watching this performance, everybody got to love her more. The idea was so great. Yuna.
Ah, okay. The fashion show.
Did not expect to rank top 5 at all. It was still really like touching, emotional, yeah.
Fourth, you believe like you know her now, but she keeps on showing us a different side of her. Lexi? Not finishing with ballet, but doing pop was so smart. This is for your intelligence and your skill.
Thank you.
Number 3, the weird, mysterious balance between her complacency and her drive and desperation. Savannah?
I didn't rank top 3 in anything else, so I was really happy that I ranked top 3, and I feel like it was hard earned for me because I don't know, I thought I put on a good performance, so you know, really, it's nice, it feels nice, so I was happy.
It is interesting, right? Because if everybody got the stone, then you can't do the individual rankings like before and then
Second best
give out
performance
an
of the day.
additional stone.
Kendall. not only because of your art, it was more the way you speak your thoughts, how eloquently you can speak. That was very impressive. And everybody said they got to love you more after you just did that performance. All right, congratulations.
So I was very happy that I even ranked second, and I wasn't expecting it at all. So yes, I'm very happy with it.
The number one rank went to... When she finished this performance, everybody fell in love with her. Melissa?
Mm-hmm.
Melissa? So many people would appreciate what you did today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So proud of you.
I wasn't expecting it. I thought, okay, if I could rank, I don't know where I would rank, but not first. I was not expecting that. I was so happy.
I'm ready for the world. Is the world ready for me? I wanna see the world. Does the world wanna see me? I'm ready for the world. Is the world ready for me? I wanna see the world. Does the world wanna see me?
So it's interesting, right? An interesting spread. It at the same time that it feels like its own thing, I still reminded of some things I've seen in the past as far as the Nizi Project, maybe even 16. When it comes to this star quality thing, though, but not necessarily. The rankings, yeah, I mean, I can understand it. I can see it for sure. And again, just interesting because everybody ended up getting a stone. So they have to come up with something different to sort of follow that up. Because it's like everybody won. Everybody did the thing, right? So, you can't differentiate and say we're going to hand out a couple of additional ones based off of a criteria. All criteria was met. But there were some great ideas. I think there was some great ideas, great demonstration of a lot of abilities and talents and personality. And one of the things that, and it might be, because they're showing certain B-roll footage, the interaction between the girls, but we're starting to see them be a little bit closer, like becoming friends, really. You saw, like with Kaylee's, right? There's a lot of all the girls kind of look at her as the baby, like they said, right? It was like, okay, this is our maknae. You can't mess with her. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of good, positive sort of relationships building up here. And I think that's perfect because we're going to move into the showcase, right? We're going to move into the beginnings of, okay, now it's time to start working together. This is not necessarily in contrast. Now it's straight up how you guys work together as a team. So I think that's going to be pretty important.
Okay, today I feel much more comfortable because you all performed amazingly. So I'll see you tomorrow. Great day. It's called the character evaluation. Are you really desperate to be the final member of this group? Result-wise, you're not at least overachieving your expectations, I guess.
Past result is past. Doesn't really make me perform better.
Wow.
Interesting. Well, okay. Huh. Well, this is a little bit different. It's much more it's much more personal, right? It's a little bit more intimate, because it wasn't exactly like this in the past. I would say, well, with 16, JYP probably felt pretty familiar with all the girls on that, since they were already JYP trainees, and they were kind of handpicked from the trainers and everything. Nizi Project was not like this, you know what I mean? Like they're you had the singing eval, the dance eval, I think they called it was it star quality or the star personality, something like that, and then the showcase. But this type of segment is a little bit different, right? They did have in the past series the ones where the girls sort of convene, and like in Nizi Project, they said, okay, who would you pick for this? They asked each girl to rank, who they think should make the group, right? And then I know for 16 it was something like, what members, how did they sort of embody the JYP values, and who's like the best example of living up to that type of system of values, or principles, right? So this is a little bit different because it's almost seems more like a one-on-one interview, or maybe not necessarily one-on-one, but definitely more like direct between JYP and the contestants. So man, okay, let's see. I wanna this is gonna be kind of it's gonna be a little bit of a crunch here, but I want to move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Just because I have to catch up on it. Okay, so star quality evaluation rankings are done, and I'm glad everybody got a stone. Actually, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think anybody. I mean, I think it's all been earned, right? I do think they deserved it. So let's move on to this character evaluation, because I'm really curious as to what exactly this is going to be like.